And I just would like to say, because always we have heard the I am sayings in the fourth gospel. I just would like to explain what is this I am saying in the fourth gospel. Jesus himself says, I am, that is in Greek we say eimi, 45 times in John's gospel, including when other characters quote Jesus' words. 24 of these are emphatic, explicitly including the pronoun I, Greek ego eimi, which would not be necessary in Greek grammar. These emphatic references can also be subdivided into absolute or predicate statements as explained below. John's gospel, we can see John 4:26, 6:20, it goes 6:35. So to say, there are 45 times in John's gospel this I am saying. Jesus always say, Amen, Amen, I am saying, I say. And other characters used in the fourth gospel only, rarely we can say I am or I am something. Mostly in the negative is I am not. We know John the Baptist is telling, when he was asked by the Jews, are you the Messiah? He said, I am not. Are you the Elijah? I am not. Are you any of the great prophets? I am not. Again, the man born blind, 9:9, or Simon Peter, and Pontius Pilate, and other ways, always in the positives, always used by Jesus, I am. And we just go through what is the meaning of this I am saying. In all of the New Testament books, I am occurs a total 86 times. The present tense not continuing I was or I will be, of which only 24 are emphatic. I have given the all 24 that references, Matthew 14:27, 22:32, and Mark, and Luke, Acts, and see, and other one list of these texts. And Rudolf Koch, the argumentarian in the Hebrew Bible, the meaning of God's name Yahweh is closely related to I am. If you read Exodus 3:14 or 6:2, Deuteronomy 32:39, according to Rudolf Koch, he says that the meaning of God's name Yahweh is closely related to I am. In the LXS, that is the Septuagint, most of these passages are translated with the Greek expression of ego eimi. And if you read Exodus 3:14, God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, say this to the people of Israel, I am has sent me to you. Exodus 6:2, and God said to Moses, I am the Lord. Deuteronomy 32:39a, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no God beside me. Isaiah 48:12, hearken to me, O Jacob and Israel, whom I called, I am he, I am the first, I am the last. Thus, many interpreters believe that Johannine Jesus is making divine claims with the least, some, or most of the following statements. Then we just categorize what is this absolute emphatic I am statements of the Johannine Jesus. There is no predicate in this saying. If we read John 4:26, I will just read for you what is the difference of this no predicate in this saying or emphatic. John 4:26. It goes, when Jesus said to her, I am he, the one who is speaking to you. I am he, the one who is speaking to you. It is emphasized, I am he. The RSC and other English Bible often translate this phrase as I am he, but the pronoun he is not explicit in the Greek text. The Samaritan woman, Jacob's well near the town of Sychar, 4:26, he said to her, I who speak to you am. Literally we can write, I am the one speaking with you. Again, to his disciples in the boat while Jesus is walking on the Sea of Galilee, 6:20, but he said to them, it is I. Literally we can say, I am. Do not be afraid. Again, to the Jews in Jerusalem at the Feast of Tabernacles, he says, I told you that you would die in your sins, or you will die in your sins unless you believe that I am He. So 8:28. So Jesus said, when you have lifted up the Son of Man, then you will know that I am He, and that I do nothing on my own authority, but speak thus as the Father taught me. He said to them, truly, truly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am. So there are so many instances Jesus speaks very specifically to his disciples at the Last Supper in Jerusalem, 13:19. I tell you this now, before it takes place, that when it does takes place, you may believe that I am He. The soldiers and the guards who come to arrest Jesus in the garden in the Kidron Valley, Jesus says, they answered him, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus said to them, I am He. Judas, who betrayed him, was standing with them. When he said to them, I am He, they drew back and fell to the ground. Again, Jesus tells that, I told you that I am so. If you seek me, let these men go. Then there is a kind of predicate emphatic. There is an absolute, that emphasizing kind of emphasis to the subject, I am He. Here, predicate emphatic, I am statements in the John and Jesus. In these sayings, metaphorical image completes the thought. If you read John 6:35, I just read John 6:35. To the crowds in Galilee after feeding of the 5,000, he tells, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall not hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst. It's a predicate emphatic. That is, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall not hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst. Again, 6:41. The Jews then murmured at him because he said, I am the bread which came down from heaven. I am the bread of life. To the Jews in Jerusalem at the Feast of Tabernacle, Jesus tells, again Jesus spoke to them saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not work in darkness, but will have light of life. 8:18. If you read, I bear witness to myself. I am the one, literal translation it goes like this, I am the one bearing witness to myself, and the Father who sent me bears witness to me. In and out and find pasture. So I am the good shepherd. Again, to Martha of Bethany, Jesus, just before Jesus raises her brother Lazarus back to life, he said to her, I am the resurrection of the life. He who believes in me, though he die, yet shall he live. To his disciples at their last meal together, Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. So we can see that emphatic way of using as a predicate way. Most of the above images have their roots in the books of the Hebrew Bible, where they are used primary for God. Again we come, bread of life, bread from heaven, Exodus 16, or Numbers 11:6-9, Psalm 78:24, Isaiah 51:1-3, and again the light of the world. Everything has reference in the Old Testament, Exodus 13:21-22. Again, good shepherd, I am the good shepherd, Ezekiel 34. I am the resurrection and life. And if you refer Daniel 12:2, Psalm 56:13. I am the way, Exodus 33:13. I am the truth, the 1 Kings 17:4. I am the vine, or about the vineyard, Isaiah 5:1-7. Then non-emphatic I am statements in the John and Jesus. Other passages of John's Gospel in which Jesus himself or other quoting Jesus say I am, or ego eimi, but without the explicit pronoun ego for I. The Jews in Jerusalem at the Feast of Tabernacle, 7:28. So Jesus proclaimed, as he taught in the temple, you know me and you know where come from, but I have not come to my own account. He who sent me is true, and him you do not know. I know him, for I come from him. And 736, what does he mean by saying, you will seek me and you will not find me, and where I am, you cannot come. Then to his disciples, just before Jesus gives sight to the man born blind, as long as I am in the world, I am the light to the world. So there are so many examples of mention of non-statements. To some of his disciples while died, Jesus speaks of his coming hour of glorification. If anyone serves me, he must follow me, and where I am, there shall my servant be also. If anyone serves me, the Father will honor him. To his disciples, you call me teacher and Lord, and you are right, for so I am. The last meal to his disciples, the Last Supper discourse. Little children, yet a little while I am with you. You will seek me, and as I said to the Jews, so now I say to you, where I am going, you cannot come. In the great prayer that Jesus addresses to the Father, and now I am no more in the world, but they are in the world, and I am coming to thee. Holy Father, keep them in thy name, which thou hast given me, that they may be one, even as we are one. To the Pilate during the trial of Jesus, Pilate said to him, so you are a king? Jesus answered, you say that I am a king. For this I was born, and for this I have come into the world, to bear witness to the truth. Everyone who is of truth hears my voice. Just after the crucifixion of Jesus, the chief priests of the Jews then said to Pilate, do not write the king of the Jews. But then man said, I am the king of the Jews. So the different ways the I am saying is presented.